CryptoSlo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSlo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? So we are on the eve of the 4th of July 2019. Bitcoin's bouncing around like a ping pong ball. That's a good thing though, because if you watch a lot of the trading analytics channels and stuff like that, a lot of them say is once you go into the parabolic phase and you're going up too fast, that kind of kills the ability for it to keep going up, because you'll get that huge spike and then it dumps. So, it's all about the velocity at which Bitcoin is going up. So the correction we saw back down to 10,000, perfectly normal. That's really, really good. And actually, if you're comparing this to 2017, we were parabolic at this point. So what does that mean? Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that's a question I'm asked a lot. What do you think? Hey, Slow, what do you think Bitcoin will be by the end of 2019? I would say between 50 and 100,000. I know that's a big range, but between 50 and 100,000. That would be my expectation. So the title of the video, alt season's already here. So I see this especially on Twitter a lot, where people are worried, like, should I sell all my alts and buy Bitcoin? Well, if you're a Bitcoin maximalist, you're going to have at least 50% of your portfolio in Bitcoin anyways. The other 25% in ETH, large caps, and then 25% in the alts. Well, that's a traditional portfolio. The reality is alt season is already here. Most of the Tron, like I got into Tron at a penny. So theoretically, I'm up 3 or 4x, 4x sometimes, averaging 3 to 4x on my Tron. So that's pretty darn good gains. Ravencoin, it was at a penny forever. That thing ran all the way to 1,500 sats. Now, Raven's kind of a special case because if you cashed out when the sats were high, when Bitcoin was low, you really made out. But the fiat value of Raven, that's a 5 or 6x. I made 3 or 4x on my Raven. I do feel I should have held longer. That was my original intent, because when I got into crypto, that's how I got into crypto. Basically, I started mining Raven, and that's pretty much how I got into crypto. So yeah, Ravencoin 5 or 6x, Tron 3 or 4x, ETH 3x, Bitcoin 3x, Verge 3 or 4x. So Digibyte, I think like 2 or 3x. So the reality is from the crypto winter lows, alt season's already started. So, if anybody tells you differently, you're just not seeing. The reason it's a little different is because you're not seeing like when Ripple went from 0.0001 to 25 cents, or when Tron went from 0.000 to 30 cents, which is funny because I had a buddy, he always tells this story, he loves telling this story. He invested like 20 or 30 bucks in Tron, and this is when it was 0.000, sold it for 900 bucks. Insane. So there's a lot of OG whales probably out there from the original Tron run of when it was 0.00. Like they probably got millions of those things, and I would say that's It's probably some of the OG whales. But it's a little different now because with all the tools, CoinMarketCap, filters, bid screener, people are more easily able to filter out, conditions for finding those. And you won't find many solid projects that are 0.000 something. They're just that have good, have a good project and haven't already started to move. Everyone looks for that. And that's what's different is, during the 17 bull run, we had a boatload of shit coins that would be triple, quadruple digit, 000, and those things would moon up and move multiple decimal places. So, just put it in perspective. Alt season's already began. You're just not seeing that 1000x yet. But the reality is, most coins have seen 3 and 4x, which is, in parallel to Bitcoin's 3 or 4x. So yeah, so I would say all season has started now. So yeah, that's that topic. In other news, Bankroll. As people saw, I got my sweet daddy Bankroll t-shirt. It's pretty awesome. I got the premium tee. I got a slim fit, but I got a 2X. So I'm a little over 200, and it fits like a glove. It's so soft. I'll leave a link down below. Pretty awesome gear. Get your Bankroll gear. I don't make any money off it. It just supports Bank Teller and the network and him to keep creating these additional things on the Bankroll network. But it's definitely an awesome crypto shirt to add to your collection. And on that note of Bankroll network, I guess Banker's gonna get put on. They're applying for CoinMarketCap, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, that's really awesome. Also, credits is churning along. There was like another million and a half added to the network. And in retrospect, I honestly think credits will end up having 100 million, 150 million in it, because it's a viable product, and it takes people some time to figure it out. As Tron goes up, this thing mints you more Tron. There's really not a lot of things that do that. Even if it's a small amount of Tron, as Tron goes up, it's going to be worth more to you. So, I love credits. It's awesome waking up every day. I'm in the daily. I'm still building my stack for the big cash out so I can get as many banker tokens as possible. But I'm going to let my daily build to about 20K. It's going to take some time. It's probably going to take 2-3 weeks. But I want to make sure when I hit that claim button that it is absolutely worth it. And then, that pumps my credits, and then I get some banker token. And then, yeah, pretty awesome. And also, big listing coming for banker token. So I know Tron Watch is kind of a smaller, low volume exchange, even though the volume on banker has been pretty insane. Like it was like 140,000, 150,000, like one of the top coins on the thing. Yet the guy refuses to list it. Unbelievable. So yeah, whatever. I know they're shooting for Tron Trade or DDEX, I guess. I don't know. But I'm supposedly a big exchange is coming, which is awesome. It's good for liquidity for the holders. But don't go selling your banker yet, because there's staking coming. So basically this thing was going to even become more scarce. Now keep in mind that the coins out there was the Genesis block, which is being used for airdrops and promoting the network. And then there's coins that are mined and minted. So the cool thing about Banker is the tokens aren't all flooded out there. They have to be minted. So they're minted as the daily is claimed and, you know, luck is played. So that controls supply, but they're burnt when you move them. And now with staking coming, that's even going to make them more scarce. So, you know, I personally am going to hold on to as many of my Banker tokens as possible. You know, I don't know if there's going to be, what's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be staking. There could be additional games, dabs. Who knows, man? I'll tell you what. All I've done is hold my positions in Bankroll Network, and then they just continue to add stuff, and it just compounds, which is awesome. You know, it's just, you play to win, man. You got to figure these things out and do what's best for you. But so yeah, staking, Bankroll gear, Banker token, the daily, air. I mean, dude, come on. You know, big decks coming. Coin market cap. I tell you, man, the guy's legit. He's legit. And on that note, I'm working on trying to get an AMA with Bank Teller, so we can ask him some questions, which will be fun. So yeah. Other than that, have a safe and happy 4th of July. You know how we do it. This is CryptoSlo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.